I'm Rachna from Let's Talk and I'm back with a new lesson. Today I'm going to teach you the difference between used to be used to, and to get used to. Yesterday my boss told me to start reporting to work very early in the morning. Well, I was a little unhappy about it because I am not used to waking up so early in the morning, because I used to wake up quite late as I had the second shift. But now eventually I have to get used to my new work timings. Now these three common expressions sound very similar, but they are very different from one another. So today I am going to teach you each one of these, used to be used to, and to get used to, in detail. Let's take up each expression and see how they differ from one another. Okay, so let's take a look at the first common expression, used to. I have a few examples for you. Let's take a look at the first one. I used to smoke when I was in college. In my college days, I had a very bad habit of smoking. But now, over a period of time, I realized that it's very bad for health, so I quit smoking. So in the present, I no longer smoke. That means I used to do this in the past. Well, I advise all of you to quit smoking if you do, because it is very bad for your health. Let's take a look at the second example. Her hair used to be long and curly. One of my friends had lovely long curly hair, but last week she went to the salon, got it straightened and cut really short. So she no longer has that lovely long curly hair. So that means her hair used to be long and curly in the past, but in the present she has short straight hair. Let's move on to the third example. She used to be a notorious child. Well, all children are very naughty, mischievous when they are young. But my little niece used to be very naughty and mischievous as a child. As time passed by, she grew up, she's matured, she no longer is notorious. That means she used to be a mischievous child before, but today she's a young, grown-up, matured adult. So friends, the common expression used to means something that happened in the past or a past habit but is discontinued in the present. That means it no longer exists in the present. I hope this common expression used to is clear to you. Let's move to the second common expression, to be used to. Okay friends, let's take a look at the second common expression, to be used to. I have three examples for you here. Let's take a look at the first one. I am used to having black coffee. I am used to. Where does this verb I am come from? If you remember in your school days, the verb I am comes from to be, like this. To be, I am, you are, he, she, it is, we are, and they are. So when I say I am used to, it comes from the verb be. So I am, you are, he, she, it is, we are, they are. Comes from the verb to be, and it is used in the present. So I'm used to having black coffee means that I'm accustomed to having black coffee every morning and I'm used to it. It's not something unusual for me and it's a normal routine or a habit. So I say I am used to having black coffee. Taking a look at the second example, James is used to living alone. Again, the verb is comes from to be, like this. James is. He is used to living alone means it's not unusual for him to come to an empty house, and he's been living alone for many years, so he's accustomed to the habit of living alone. So we say James is used to living alone. Coming to the third example, I'm used to doing my dishes. No matter how tired I get when I'm back from work, doing my dishes is part of my household chores, something that is routine I'm accustomed to it and it's a daily habit. So I say I am used to doing my dishes. I am again comes from the verb to be. So friends, the second common expression, to be used to, means that you are already in a particular routine or you are accustomed to doing something and it is not new or strange for you. Generally, we use it in the present tense. I am used to, you are used to, he, she, it is used to, we are used to, or they are used to doing something. Now let's take a look at the third expression, to get used to. Okay friends, let's take a look at the third common expression, to get used to. We have a few examples here. Let's take a look at each one of them. The first example, Amy is getting used to her new job. Well, she recently changed her job and now she started reporting to her new workplace. It's a new routine, something quite unfamiliar. So it's going to take her a while to get used to the people around there, get used to the way of working. So that means she is getting used to her new job. Basically, we use this common expression, to get used to, when we want to say that there is a change in the routine and you're trying to get set in the new routine or trying to get accustomed to something that was unfamiliar before. Let's take a look at the second example. It took her a while to get used to her new family. My friend got married last year. A new family, a new environment and a new place. So she was a little upset, but over a period of time she got habituated to the people, to the environment, and finally after a while she got used to her new family. Let's take a look at the third example. I'm getting used to waking up. Well, when I started my session, I told you what happened with my routine. There was a change and now I have to report to work early. I'm not used to waking up early, but now these past few days I'm getting used to it. I'm trying to get used to or trying to put myself in a habit of waking up early. So there's a change in my routine and I'm trying to get into the system and trying to wake up early in the morning. That means I'm getting used to waking up early in the morning. Basically, the third expression is used when you are unfamiliar with certain things and now there is a change. So you are getting used to or trying to get accustomed to a new job, a new routine, a new family, a new place. Now I would like to bring out the difference between the three structures, used to be used to and to get used to. Just give me a minute. Okay friends, so let's take a look at the difference between each of these common expressions. I used to work hard. Well, something that I did in the past, I no longer do because I've become quite lazy. So I used to work hard. That means in the past, I did work very hard. So used to is particularly used when you want to say something you did in the past or a past habit. I'm used to working hard. Well, at present, it's my routine and it's nothing new for me. I'm a very hardworking person, so I'm used to working very hard. So that means in the present, I am accustomed to working hard. So to be used to. The third sentence, I'm getting used to working hard. Well, something that I didn't do and now I'm trying to work very hard. So I'm getting into the routine of working very hard. So something in the present that will go on to the future. So in the future, I will get used to working hard. So this is a change in my routine from present to future. So though these three expressions sound very similar, they are very different. This brings us to the end of the session, and I hope you found this lesson very useful. Please do put in your comments and your doubts if any. Thank you for watching this video. I'll be back soon. Bye.